after this presentation. We'll let you know when this presentation is over, how long it'll be. Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, members. This has been on my docket for a little bit. It's something that helps families learn skills to be in relationships, also learn some financial skills so that they can be more productive. And I'll let Bridgitt speak to it so I don't mess anything up.
Well, good afternoon. Thank you, Madam Chair and members of the committee. My name is Bridgitt McCaughey. I'm with Families and Children Together, or FACT. We are a nonprofit organization that's serving families in Genesee and Saginaw Counties. Just want to share just a little bit about FACT and what we bring. It's a model of family support and connection that's designed to prevent crisis by removing barriers, coordinating services effectively, and following through with families. Our goal is to help families remain together without the need for more expensive and intrusive government intervention in their lives, such as juvenile justice and child welfare. FACT is a common sense approach that builds on what Michigan families do best: support each other. First and foremost, we promote self-sufficiency and resilience and create opportunities for our families to learn and grow together. We have formed strong networks of community partners in Genesee and Saginaw counties. These networks come together in a coordinated way to help meet critical needs. Saginaw Valley State University evaluates our work to ensure we have our intended results, and we know that this is an effective model, as evidenced by our long-term research with them. Secondly, with many great organizations and agencies provide important services within their domains, we're not competing with their funding, we're complementing it. FACT is the only group that coordinates community providers. FACT's coordination allows us all to make a collective impact greater than what any of us can do individually. We don't wait for bad things to happen to families before offering support. We get ahead of the curve. Our neighborhood hubs in Saginaw and Flint are safe places where families can connect. And in 2025, we positively impacted over 10,000 individuals through caregiver dinners, concrete supports, community events, and resource coordination. We strengthen reading skills, support school success, and help navigate educational systems to strengthen the current and future workforce. Our mobile unit goes into communities weekly to bring resources directly to families. Thirdly, we're working in counties with the highest rates of infant mortality and poverty. Families here need the coordination, assistance, and sense of community that FACT brings. Without us, no one fills those gaps. And lastly, we're seeking funding to sustain and expand our community support. Without our appropriation, it is more difficult to sustain full current operations or expand into nearby rural communities where equally compelling needs are ever present. It is a cost savings by investing in community support that will decrease reliance on higher and more expensive services. We appreciate your interest and sincerely ask for your financial support in allowing this work to continue.
Thank you very much. Any questions? Rep. Martis has a question. Rep. Martis?
Yep. Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Representative Martin, for sponsoring this, and thank you, of course, for being here. I was just curious. Your program has helped so many folks. I'm just curious if there was one or two stories of young people that you've helped over the years that really has stayed with you.
Oh, absolutely. I can share one of the more current stories that we had. A family had a chronic infestation problem that was causing the children to be taken in and out of school. It had been occurring off and on over the last 10 years. There were multiple CPS interventions, and someone had reached out to us and said, "We need your help." So we were able to coordinate some additional services that were out county to help them with that infestation problem, to include volunteers to help out with cleaning their home. And the children have now been back in school for almost 2 months now and not had to be sent home. So it's by following up with that family, going the extra mile, and working with them to be able to get their needs met, and then have that continuous follow-up to make sure that there aren't any issues down the line is really, really important.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, any questions? No? Okay, so just curious if, for whatever reason, you weren't able to get the grant funding, how would that affect your program?
So much like what we're doing right now is we're continuously applying for grants, foundation support, both private and public, and looking at some long-term interventions with some of our more national foundation providers.
And so sustainability, you would just continue to seek those funds, like even if you were successful in getting the funds after a year, you would be able to continue your programming kind of the way you are currently?
Yeah, absolutely. And what we're also looking to do is expand into those more rural counties such as Tuscola and possibly Bay County. So we have met with the county commissioners in Tuscola County. We have support of one of the private agencies that's in Tuscola, looking to meet with the judge next and wanting to bring that hub concept into Tuscola County where resources are more scarce, but then creates that safe space for families to come to if we need to bring multiple organizations in to help that family.
Well, thank you very much. I think we have our questions answered, so thank you so much.